Yo, yo, yo. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Moving up in the world. Got a mic, trying to do something a little different. I ain't really got the setup that I want yet, being at this facility, but in due time. That's why I said 2025 is when uh I'm officially be, do the professional thing. Until then, I'm gonna make it do what it do. And yes, what you hear in the background, it's my music or whatever. But um, hope y'all can hear me well. If not, let me know. Um, but yeah, man, today, this is Motivational Mondays, but it's also the start of my Stay Motivated and Opinionated podcast. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. Like I said, I'm trying to, take a Philly feel, test out things. But yeah, man. Today's message, I just want to talk about real love right quick. Since Valentine's Day is around the corner, fellas, ladies, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, your main chicks, side chicks, your main dude, your side dude, whoever your significant other is. Hope you got, your duckies in a row already. But yeah, I just want to take a moment just talk about real love, man. I just want to share something with y'all. There's a resident out here that I see his wife comes in, like, maybe not every day, but maybe like every other day. And I don't know if he can. I know he can't walk, and I don't know if he's like missing part of his leg or something like that. But his wife comes out here. Um, haven't been married too long, but I've been noticing her, and like sometimes I'll be going by when she visits. She brings some food and stuff like that, outside food, cause food here is terrible. I never eat her. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, man, I see her come in, and then I know a few times I've seen her, actually just get in bed and just lay with him. Just rub his head. And just lay in the bed beside him. I just always, I told her the other day, when she was leaving, I said, "Hey, I really commend you for what you do, cause I haven't seen that type of real love since, my mom passed. My dad, he loved my mom, Patricia Lewis, till death did them part. And even when she had both her legs amputated, I thought it was just one, but it was two. And that last surgery just kind of was too much for her, so I wasn't really prepared for her to go. My dad was more prepared, I guess, because he knew more than what I did, because I was here in the facility. I couldn't see her every day. We would FaceTime, but my dad would go up there every day, check on her, sit with her, and like I said, my mom's she had been through a whole bunch of sicknesses. She survived breast cancer, She used to get like a lot of boils and stuff on the body, and um, she had to. There was a time when she was sick for about 3 to 4 or 5 months, and she had to relearn how to walk again. And my dad loved her through that. Um, my dad had like a lot of back problems, and my mom, I remember one night his back was doing so terrible. He was just in so much pain. Had to send him out to the hospital, and I was still kind of, I don't know if I was like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that, but I just noticed that, the love that my parents shown each other, which is why I got so much love in my heart. Um, I ain't got a hateful bone in my body, even for my enemies. But I just love when I see, you know, love like how my dad and mom love each other, but especially the love that this lady loves her husband, to come out and just, bring him some food, sit with him for a few hours, and then just lay in the bed and just hold him. You know, sometimes real love doesn't have to be expressed through saying I love you. You can say I love you by just, forehead kiss. You can say I love you by just laying them up beside underneath your girl or your man. And it was just amazing to me to see something like that. Cause not many people out here get visitors from their family or wives, husbands, kids, things like that. So I just really, saw her, and I put her to the side, and I said, ma'am, I just really want to say that I appreciate seeing you come out here and really just, sit with, your, I was like, is that your husband? She said, yeah, that's my husband. I was like, I'm just amazed at how I see you come out here all the time. You bring them food, and then sometimes you just lay in the bed with them. And I'm like, what's keeping you coming out here? And she was like, I just can't leave them. And they, like I said, they haven't been married too long, just for a few years. But she was just like, I just can't leave them. I can't leave them. I love them too much. They're like, they've been together for 20 years, but just recently got married, a few years ago. But she was like, whether he's in here or wherever, I just can't leave him. And that just reminded me of my mom and dad. No matter what they went through, they never left each other's side. And that's the kind of love that I have in my heart. Sometimes it's a gift and a curse, but there's real love out there, folks. You just got to be willing to sacrifice. Marriage is tough, relationships are tough, even friendships, that turn into everything is not gonna be easy. There's gonna be roadblocks in marriages and relationships, friendships. It's just about how far are you willing to go for that other person. Are you willing to throw in the towel every time something pops up, or are you willing to fight it out with them and just pray that God takes y'all through? And that's what my parents had to do. They prayed for each other, and things didn't work out how me and dad wanted it to, but my parents were together for 46 years, married almost 40, And, you know, like I said, he loved her to death did him part. And now, he was able to find love again. And he's happy, I'm happy. I got a stepmom. And it still feels it feels good to see him happy again. But you know, one thing that you can't allow yourself to get caught up in is the opinions and facts of other people. Um, a lot of people were like, "Man, your dad got married fast. It ain't even been a year since your mom passed." I'm like, who are you to judge somebody by, putting a time limit on when they move on? Once that dirt is thrown over that person, they in the ground. Hey, the vows is over with. You know. I mean, now you could be respectable as far as, taking time to heal yourself from that hurt from losing that loved one. Same thing with breaking up with somebody. You need to give yourself time to get over that hurt, get over that person. But you can't let the judgment of other people make you not want to love again or fall in love again. My dad was 65, and appreciate that, Zay. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, like it's y'all can't keep the criteria of love, man. Y'all can't let the opinions of other people get to you. Like, if you want to move on, move on. As long as it makes you happy, that's all that should matter. And my dad is happy, and I'm happy with the choice that he made, which, unbeknownst to him, me and mom pretty much made the choice for him. I told my stepmother, I'm like, me and my mom, we already talked about you, before her dying days. We had talked about it in like 2018, and she died in 2022. Who would be the perfect fit for her? I was talking to my mom, and there's a friend of my mom's that, if my dad had passed, that I would think would be good for my mom. And then my mom was like, well, what about dad? And we both thought of the same person. And it ended up being that person. It's Carolyn. Shout out to you, mom. But yeah, man, just like my opinion is on real love. It's not solely based on how long you've known a person, or like, just because you've known a person for a long time doesn't mean that they're the perfect fit for you. Like, maybe they just meant to be a friend but in some cases, that could be a sign of God saying, hey, maybe you should try dating your best friend, because that's how some relationships start. Like, sometimes it don't start with just meeting somebody in the coffee shop. Like, it could be that person that you've been talking to, y'all been friends for 12, 15, 6 years, and y'all know everything about each other, but y'all stuck in a friend zone phase because y'all afraid to lose the friendship. But then that means you're afraid of love. Like they know everything about you. You know everything about them. What's stopping you? The worst thing that can happen is it don't work out. As long as the split is amicable, y'all still can stay back being friends. I'm pretty much friends with, all my exes. Like, I've never had like a bad split with any of my exes. And I don't even consider them like as exes. They're like, legit friends. But, with me being single, am I looking for love? Yes. But I'm gonna just let it come to me. And whoever God has for me, He has for me. And that's one thing y'all got to understand, that y'all can't rush what God has for you. Same thing with me walking. Like, it's been 13 years. Do I want to walk today? Like right now? You're like, yes. But it's all in God's timing. Same thing with love. Y'all keep rushing into these relationships and wondering why it never works. Because you keep trying to look for something in somebody who don't have not one thing you're looking for, but yet you're trying to change them. Stop trying to change people into what you want them to be. Sometimes you're just going to have to accept that person for who they are. Now, if it ain't what you like, if it ain't your preference, then that's totally fine. That means, okay, find somebody that you think fits the bill. But at the same time, I'm speaking to the fellas and the ladies, but definitely the ladies. Sometimes them standards be kind of high now. I ain't saying lower them, but if you don't meet your own standards, then you need to do some self-reflecting. Same thing for the guys. Like, if you don't meet your own expectations, how you gonna think a woman's supposed to meet them, man? Like, you can't say, oh, I want a woman that's loyal, trustworthy, fine, thick, God-fearing, intelligent, but you ain't got yourself right. So you basically looking for a fixer-upper, and you're looking for somebody to build you up. We gotta stop doing that, man. Like, it's about building together, not trying to heal or fix something broken. Like, you got to work on that foundation. Love starts with a foundation. And then brick by brick, you fill up, that love up all the way up to a fully grown or fully built house or building. And once you got that foundation solid rock, once you got it solid, cemented into the ground, can't nothing break it down. Cause what does it say in the Bible? What God has put together, let no man put asunder. And as long as you keep God in the relationship, in the marriage, friendships, the devil, no one can never get in between it. And I just want to end this by saying that to all my single folks out there, love coming your way. We might be single for this Valentine's Day, but it's alright. We got next year to look forward to. But yeah, man, like, keep your head up. Y'all stay blessed, stay faithful to your mate, to your soulmates. And stop calling everybody your soulmate and y'all only been dating for like 2 weeks. That is not your soulmate. That is not love at first sight. Because you have not seen everything of that person. Especially when you just getting to know them. Oh, love at first sight. But you don't even know them. Yeah, they look good. You love what you see on the outside. But what is on the inside of them? Because they can be beautiful as hell, but ugly as fudge on the inside. And you talking about love at first sight. And then you get tricked and bamboozled. Next thing you know, you got a kid on the way. Whew. Might have hurt some feelings with that one. No shade to the, fellas and ladies that, have been dealt a bad hand and Kids are a blessing. I'm not saying anything like that, but hey, sometimes you can avoid some things by just catching them red flags, as you ladies like to say. Catch them red flags early, you ain't got to worry about, a kid then. And fellas, let's stop with the narrative with the dating with men, a woman with kids is not the good look or whatever. Now she got about 6, 7, 12 kids now. And that's when we gotta regroup. Like Ha Davis, gotta regroup. Let's regroup. But 2 or 3, man, that ain't too bad, man. My limit's probably about 3. About 3. Because I want to have a child of my own. But we got to stop with the narrative that women with kids are broken or been ran through or something like that. Let's stop with that, man. Because I know a lot of women that got kids that are some good women. They just they had bad luck with some men. Same thing with fellas. Some good fellas that got kids with multiple baby mamas, but hey, I'm gonna need for y'all to tighten up. Like stop planting these seeds if you're not gonna be there to help them. Stop sowing these seeds if you're not gonna help them manifest. Because every kid needs their father and their mother in their life, if they're still alive, and if they're able to, if they're stable enough to be in their life. Every son needs some type of father figure. Every daughter needs some type of father figure. Every son needs some type of mother figure. Every daughter needs some type of mother figure. That's why I'm trying to adopt a son this year. Gotta get out of here first, but it's still in the works. But yeah, man. But I hope everybody has a blessed Valentine's Day. Hope y'all have a blessed week. And like I said, I'm gonna get better at this. This is just for practice, something for y'all to look forward to for next year. And I'll see y'all next Monday. And as always, man, stay motivated. And this is the Stay Motivated Opinionated Podcast, episode 1. Love y'all. Be blessed.